Right. Hello and welcome to the I knew you'd start laughing, you cunt.
It's like you bellowed it out.
I'm just going to go through it, I don't care.
Like prime blessing.
Welcome to the 16Shirt Presents. I'm Ben, your host, and I'm joined by action film aficionado Dicky.
Hello.
And local celebrity Bally.
Hello.
This is part one of our 4-part review of Steven Seagal's explosion onto the action movie industry. So, Above the Law, produced by Warner Brothers and Steven Seagal, directed by Andrew Davies, story by Andrew Davies and Steven Seagal, made on a budget of $7.5 million, made $19 million at the box office. So his debut made money.
Razzie Award.
Razzie Award, straight in. Future Razzie Award winner, Steven Seagal. The film, Seagal got introduced into Hollywood by a former pupil of his in his Tokyo dojo. He trained this bloke up to be a black belt and he went on to become a stuntman in Hollywood. And he recommended Seagal as an action star to a producer. Seagal was offered 4 projects that he could work on, turned them all down and said, I've got a better idea. That's one story. The other story is this film was developed as a vehicle for Clint Eastwood. I believe the first story more.
Dodged bullet.
By the way, all weapons used in this film hand selected by Steven Seagal.
The revolver plays heavily.
And you might
no one
notice,
can hold a gun.
you might notice that everyone draws and holds their gun the same way in this film. It's because Seagal tutored everyone. I don't know how real that is, but we're going to work on the assumption that it's true. Right, so Dicky, when did you first see the film? When did you first get into Steven Seagal?
I don't think I see this film first. I think it would have put me off if I'd have seen this one first. Probably Marked for Death was the first one, but I'd say 20 years ago, straight on a VHS, obviously. No DVD
From the video
back
man
in
who
them
comes
days.
around, a load of videos in the back of his car.
Marked for Death, Out for Justice.
So Marked for Death was the first one you saw?
Yeah.
Because my first one for a lot of people was Under Siege.
Yeah, no, I see films before that, and that was probably the big Hollywood hit when it Under Siege.
Yeah.
But then seeing Under Siege, and then he become obviously a bit more mainstream. I went back into the archive.
You're the bat cat. Bally.
I think I've only seen this quite recently, probably about
Today?
5 years ago. No, about 5 years ago.
An hour ago. In this room. Sicilian-born Nico Toscani is a martial arts specialist living in Japan. Recruited by the CIA in 1969 for covert operations on the Vietnamese-Cambodian border, he quits during an unlawful torture session by his boss, Kurt Zagon. Zagon?
It's a good name.
I think it's Zagon.
Zagon.
And he ends up meandering off into the woods with his fucking suitcase.
How does he meander?
Really casually. He's like tiptoeing through the...
With a suitcase,
No,
you say?
flicking him the bird.
Let's not forget in 50-degree tropical heat, he's
got
wearing
a
a neck scarf.
He's got a nice fucking
He's got a
neck scarf
suitcase.
on.
He's got like a
He's got a
trolley one.
suitcase and a neck scarf.
Has he got wheels?
Camouflage trolley. Excuse me.
Do those wheels work in Cambodia?
He's like roughs around.
Cambodia jungle. Is it one of those ones that's 2 wheels or 4 wheels?
And this is what I don't get. He's born in Palermo, so he's born in Sicily, moves to Japan to teach martial arts, and then he ends up working for the CIA in a broad American accent. Where did he learn to speak English, never mind speak with an American accent?
That massive walk through the jungle with that suitcase. Yeah. Plenty of time in his
Like
hands,
Rosetta
isn't
Stone,
he?
yeah,
It's
fine.
about like 20...
Not to mention
The Police Academy movies.
at the start of the film, we did the countless selfies.
yeah. It's like there's like that's the weird thing. Well, I've got notes about that. Yeah, well, weird voiceover at the start. It's like the introduction of a biopic to Steven Seagal. That at some point Steven Seagal went off rather than like become an action star in the films. He said his life veered off towards like the CIA and covert fucking military operations in Cambodia, and he ended up being Nico. It's weird how he like mixes the reality of his life with a film, and there's this really strange voiceover at the start. So he's being interviewed or something. But like 5 minutes into this film, Seagal's career's looking good. Moving to Chicago and joining the Chicago PD, the now married Nico and his partner, Detective Dolores Jackson.
That's a good name.
It's a brilliant name, isn't it? It's like, apparently this is Pam Grier's favourite. She said this is his favourite film she's ever worked on because she got to act and be more than just a big pair of tits in a blaxploitation film.
Did she say this after Jackie Brown?
Exactly my point. That interview must really predate Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
Hats off
I mean,
for her
it's-
outfit she wears at the wedding.
Let pink get up.
That's amazing.
Beautiful.
But
You can wear it to a christening or whatever, and then go straight back on the streets with it. It's like it's work safe. So yeah, Nico and partner Dolores Jackson are closing in on a drugs ring after busting local kingpin Tony Salvano, finding C4 explosives in the process. This christening, man, it's pound shop fucking Godfather. Do you know? It's like you can ask the Don anything on the day of his daughter's. It's like this is a street mob christening, and people are going up to Seagal like, oh, I need my baby, save my baby, and he's like, oh, I can't turn you down on my daughter's christening. It's just really fucking phony.
He's dressed in some all white affair, isn't he? And then he gets to a point and he thinks, I need my vest on.
For me, the film's about two things: hair and vests. And sometimes in the same scene, both.
I think that's the story of Seagal's career, isn't it?
But yeah, stemming after the scene, the christening.
Yeah.
That's when he leaves his own christening. You'd think you'd get a day off to go and find his niece, and that's when the first major fight scene is.
Yeah,
It's pretty awesome.
What you were saying earlier on about the first fight.
Yeah.
Go on with that.
Right.
Well, this
So
is
he
this,
goes
this
in,
start-
doesn't he?
this
He
starts
goes in.
off-
He goes into the bar,
Yeah.
which is the moodiest looking bar in the world.
Yeah.
It's like
With the most irritating fucking bartender in the
with
world.
a mullet, and then straight away,
Hair again.
yeah, exactly.
It's the story of his
Straight
career.
away, he gives him grief, and then obviously he's showing the picture of his niece.
See the
Goes
top
up to
of
one
her head?
person, yeah, and then it gets to the geezer that obviously riles him by insinuating a BJ, and then that's when he sort of flips. He does the first geezer, doesn't he? Just completely.
Quick cameo by Merle from Walking Dead in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I don't even think he takes a slap though, does he, Mel?
No.
And then he does the first geezer, and then someone pulls a shooter on him.
He's got a shooter.
Give me that shoot.
Can't remember if he breaks anything, but
Well,
he puts him down. And
I
then
don't think he breaks the arm. We'd remember that because that'd be the first Seagal arm break, wouldn't it?
just pretty much takes him down, and then goes back over to the barman, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And
Who
then
like,
drags him over, and we pretty much confesses where his niece is, and then off he goes,
Yeah.
trots to 9C.
this what?
9C.
What is that the room number?
It might be.
Fucking
If it has,
your
I've
memory,
taken
man. I had
it
to
in.
go at you for not making notes.
He's
Rain
taken.
Man.
If it is,
What did you
he's
say
gone to
next?
9C, and then that's when he busts in, and as you say, he finds her doing blow,
Yeah.
and
And I think this is important because this is the first you get to see. Seagal just doesn't get touched, does he? In any fight, there's no. I mean, when you look at other action stars like John McClane, people like that, by the end of the film, Bruce Willis looks like fucking dog shit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's had the shit beaten out of
yeah,
him.
it's because he is dog shit.
Well, compared to
Compared to-
Seagal,
yeah.
compared to Krusty. There's But Seagal never gets touched. He's not got a mark on him at the end of any of his films. He's
the only marks he has ever got on him is when he's been tied up and they're beating him.
well, spoiler alert. But because that's like the end of the film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But up until that point, like you can.
I can't lie though, Ben. I can't lie.
You can't lie. You're not here to lie.
He's not here. He's giving an official rating. Can't lie. He's like,
He ain't lying.
He beat Joe Louis's ass. Fucking Coming to America classic. But what was I going to say?
Yeah, he's untouchable.
Yeah, he just doesn't get touched. And second, you have the first heart to heart like dialogue where Seagal has to act, and it's like the most awkward acting in the world. It's like his delivery is just so monotone, and the other actor has to work around him.
Also, you don't even see the niece again.
Stop it. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. You shut up!
Don't you understand that there are people out there who love you?
Uh-huh. All right, keep talking. Keep flapping.
Is this your school stuff?
Yeah. It's my math homework and my history. What you gonna do? Write me another note, Nico, huh?
Come on, Lucy, we're going home.
But
Right, so
he finds out from that bloke, doesn't he, that he knows where there's going to be a big drugs haul.
yeah,
supposedly.
like the luck on this bloke. Like later on, he finds he just happens to stumble across like quality blackmail material for that CIA agent. Things just fall in Nico's lap.
Good cop.
Oh yeah, they find this C4 explosive. Like fucking corny gag. What kind of high is this? Because they're looking for drugs, isn't it? They think it's going to be drugs. It's like, what kind of high is this? Sky high. It's just like the most fucking elaborate setups for jokes that you could possibly imagine. It's like, but if it's not a funny, it's like you don't need to force a film to be funny, is there?
Not when it's not a comedy.
It's not a comedy. It's an action film. I mean, obviously, some people are wittier than others, like John McClane, for example.
Yeah.
But it's just like,
Maybe Seagal's just quite a funny man though.
well,
But
it's not a funny. He's like a plank of wood, isn't he? It's like you can't.
he would smash that plank of wood up.
Oh, shit. What kind of high is this? Sky high.
After the perps are released and Nico's told to stand down by the chief,
Official.
Nico's local church is blown up with the same explosives Nico found on Salvano.
And that was bad coppery.
Yeah.
Well, because like they didn't check out like when those gangsters or something were going in the church, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He followed them in, didn't check out why they were in there.
Well, he gets sidetracked, doesn't he?
So, what, by those fucking refugees?
By the, as they call them, Chile refugees.
You don't mess with a man's church, though, do you?
Well, not in Chicago, no.
Well, with Nico you do, because he just let it fly.
We've got a bigger fist to fry. haven't we?
He just wanted to sort out the refugees and then let them investigate the place, really, didn't they? And
Yeah,
then-
but he has that awkward dialogue with that priest again, doesn't he? It's like, hey, I'll talk to your mum, man. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, no, don't talk to my mum. It's like, it's just so strange. There's no point in that scene at all.
There's about 20 minutes to see.
yeah, there's quite a few pointless scenes in the film, really, isn't there? I mean,
But like, why would you have like filler scene with someone in someone's first film when they've never acted before? You wouldn't trust them with filler scene, would you? You'd have.
Seagal's insisted, didn't he?
I thought that's what.
probably
Yeah. Well, it's story by Seagal.
Storyboard Seagal.
Probably a close friend.
I've insisted on this scene.
I'll give you some airtime.
It's my mum's milkman. I said I'd get him apart.
You think that's what? What's her name? Jackie Brown would be there for
Yeah.
to act in the scenes where
Well,
he
no,
can't
he's
do
very
it.
Or
good,
Sharon
isn't he?
Stone. I mean, she wasn't
She
that
don't
big
have
at
a
the
big
time,
role, did she?
But she'd been in a lot of TV compared to somebody other.
Exactly. Why give the filler scenes to someone who's never acted before? Because it's the dialogue lets every Seagal film down.
Backhanders.
This was pre Sharon Stone naked as well, which was massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sees the two ragamuffins go into the church.
Yeah.
I always thought they'd later.
They've gone there for no reason. They're
Yeah.
scouting it out. Yeah.
Yeah,
But there was
and
no
then-
need. It's just place a bomb anywhere. Why did they have to scout out where in the church to put it?
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
There's
and
no
it's
need.
messed up
There's
my
no need.
notes.
I don't understand why. Because they obviously knew Seagal went there. Because they didn't see him on the day that he followed.
But they're
him,
not
'cause
targeting Seagal. They're targeting
Are they
the
targeting?
priests with the refugees.
Yeah.
So it's just a coincidence that he went there then.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Massive.
Yeah.
Again, things just fall in his lap.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, the priest takes him down, and as he's being led down into the basement by the priest, he goes, I haven't been down here since I was a kid.
What does that mean?
Like, that hasn't aged well, is it? That.
What's he suggesting?
Especially
I don't know, but the priest gives him a look.
What sort of look? Like, was it like eyes closed, like squinty, like?
It's like it's an exasperated look.
I haven't been down here since I was a kid.
He does,
Like, maybe he's heard that joke before.
he does flirt with him. He's a flirter, that priest.
It's the hair again, isn't it? I told you, hair. Was he wearing a vest at the time?
I think if it ain't the vest, it's the blazer. He might have had the blazer on.
This film gets very formal in places.
Well, there's an informal pun there because you see Seagal, he's sitting down talking to like a nun or something, and he's sitting on a child seat. He's like 3 inches off the ground, and his knees are up by his ears.
One you had in primary school with like a yellow spot on the back.
So Nico's local church is blown up. Nico follows the leads him to a big fight. He's chasing up leads via the bloke who was shagging his niece. He gets the name, and he's cornered by these people in this car.
Yeah.
Big fight scene.
Machete
Leads
bit
up
awesome.
leads up to the heart punch. We'll talk about the heart punch later. Let's talk about that fight scene.
So yeah, like, the geezer pulls a shooter.
Yes.
Another shooter incident.
Right.
Boom, swings round.
Immediately cuts off someone's fucking arm or something.
Yeah, takes the machete off the other geezer. Well, uses his arm to swing it over and cut the shooter.
Yeah.
Shooter's hand off.
Special forces stuff, isn't it?
And then chucks him.
Ex CIA.
Yeah.
Chucks the bloke
That's where
into
it
the
fits
car,
in.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
Into the car.
I mean, you'd immediately run away, wouldn't you? Because
Yeah.
Steven Seagal, Nico, he's not backing away, and he's already cut off someone's hand.
Yeah.
That's your time to run, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah, the second bloke gets the machete round the back of the legs and I think on top of the shoulder. But doesn't cut anything
No,
off. But
they-
then, notably, the bloke in the red who's already taken a slap and gone down gets back up, and I think the leader of the pack sort of eggs him on to refight him, which is
yeah, fight him instead of me.
which is suicide. Absolute suicide.
They clearly made a pact not to touch the hair, though.
All got big hair.
No hair. Oh, yeah. And then Spanish news team turned up.
Every fight seems like a cutscene from Anchorman.
You would think it was in southern Texas rather than
Policia.
Chicago.
Nico killed a man. Saw that. You probably want to lay low for
Public
a while,
access
Nico.
news team.
Nico had a trident.
But anyway, he ended up chasing this bloke down. He threatens to kill in his own kitchen, whatever that means.
Gets a name out of him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That he wanted.
Very
But
cool.
then Bulldog, sicking Bulldog. Hey man, when you messing with my friend? the classic heart punch.
Token, mate.
Where is it in your top 5 martial arts moves caught on camera?
It's pretty awesome. It's up there. It's pure power. It's just one punch down.
Yeah.
Boom. Awesome.
Direct to the heart. That's
Yeah.
going to mess anyone up, isn't it?
He ain't
You
getting
think-
up from that.
Because in some ways you think you'd use that sort of punch when you was really up against it. You know, you was really on your back foot.
Well, it's
and
kind
you
of a
pull
death
something
move,
out.
isn't it? You can
Yeah.
kill something. You
But he's
disrupt
like-
the beating of the heart.
He's like, fuck it, I'm going to use it now.
Because he ain't in the mood,
Okay.
man.
He
ain't in
told
the
him,
mood.
probably he warned him, like,
Yeah.
was his name dog, whatever. And I want to know, if he was my best mate, he was like clearly watching that from 10 yards
You
ago,
see the
mate.
geezer
Yeah,
go
walked
down.
up like 10 minutes later.
He didn't do anything, did he?
Thinking, Bulldog.
Hey, why you fucking my friend, man?
Hey man, I'm not in the mood.
Hey, fuck your mood, man.
What's happening, brother?
Yo, what'd it be like, homie? That was real good, man.
Recapping our top
Peace, brother.
What are those the dudes standing on the corner?
Hey, man.
Seagal tried to get down with him after, didn't he? After he'd done the move.
Strutted past.
And he bowled off.
It's
into the
too late
sunset.
to look cool, Steve. They saw you running. You were all arms.
He
man.
runs like fucking Phoebe and Friends.
Remember when running was for fun?
Remember when
Leave me alone.
stabbing baddies was fun?
Anyway, also in this scene, we find out that one of the dead bodies from the church is the assistant to one of the senators who's investigating Seagal.
Yeah.
So it's like you can see how Clint Eastwood would have had a meaty role to get his teeth into if he had got this part. Nico's former CIA handler, Nelson Fox.
Another good name.
He's full of them.
He makes an appearance first off, doesn't he? With,
Yeah, he's in Cambodia. He's the one who says, like, Nico, go. Like, to warn Nico that he and his family are in danger. And this is, like, one of my favourite scenes in the film for, like, the wrong reason. Steven Seagal trying to act, like, deceptively, like, casually deceptive on the phone. It's just so, he's like, he turns into, like, a 10-year-old girl. He's like, let's fucks on the phone, wanting to check if I got my Christmas card. He's fucking ludicrous. He's acting like he's stroppy though, isn't he?
But he does, doesn't he?
If anyone's going to ring you and be allowed to ring you any time in the night,
Yeah.
surely CIA, one of the people can ring you whenever they give a fuck.
Exactly. It comes with
Not
the
like
job.
a mate, is he?
It's like he's been jilted by him or something, isn't it?
Is the CIA calling you at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Because Fox is a crazy asshole. He gets drunk, he forgets he's halfway around the world, and he calls. He says he just wanted to know if we got his Christmas card.
Fucking weird
And
scene.
that stems back from his Cambodian days because he didn't help him with his case. He's like, I'll never forget. You didn't fucking help me with my case, you said. Wait, it's like 30 kilos. I had to pay extra. I had to pay extra on fucking Virgin. We missed the copper that kept on reassuring Nico, didn't we? Do you remember that? Do you know when he first gets pulled up? You know when they come into his house.
Oh yeah, the one who calls him Steve.
Yeah, he goes down.
Take it easy, Steve.
But he keeps reassuring him.
Nico.
He keeps reassuring him through that whole scene, going like everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Knowing
That's when he's being raided, isn't it? Yeah.
knowing that he knows how tough
It's like, don't set him off.
Steve stroke Nico is.
It'll work out. Easy, guys. He's my friend. Take it easy. It's gonna work out. Real sorry about this.
Stop it! There's a nip in here!
Easy. Nico, come on. Get him out of here. Everything's gonna work out. Come on. I'll be back.
With the feds on his back, Nico turns in his badge, forcing him to go rogue. Nico discovers that the perps he arrested are connected to Zagon? Fuck, whatever one I say is wrong.
This Seagal.
And blew up the church on his orders due to the accusations of human rights violations being made by the priest living with the refugees.
Yeah.
I think we're helping people like follow the plot as well here because it's so fucking stupid.
It is.
Lukic and Jax, the law is Jax Jackson.
Jack Jackson. I bet they call him JJ. I know I'd
Well, I think they call him Jax.
I'd want to be called JJ.
JJ.
Well, they're wounded in an attempt to save the priest. And Nico is forced to flee.
Thinking she has died. When
Yeah, he thinks she's dead, yeah.
When in fact, he turns back up and his mate, who I should imagine he's known for a long time, it's not the first thing he says to him. Doesn't go like, oh, well, yeah, she's alright. She had a vest on. He's like, no, I'll leave out. I'll wait for him to say something first. And then he's like,
surprise!
by the way, JJ's alright.
I appreciate there weren't phones in, like mobile phones, but there were pages. He could have paged her.
Yeah,
She
that's
was
the
all right.
age of the pager, wasn't it?
Bear in mind, we saw her take like a bullet to the chest in slow mo.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of. If you look back, this is the blood capsule on her vest. There was a heavy like area of red mist for a long while. She took it full on in the chest, and she survives massively. And then she only got her arm in a sling.
But the thing is, she got...
The other-
yeah, she has a it's like
The other
Band-Aid.
geezer's in more of a pickle, the one that takes a little round on the
Yeah,
shoulder.
he's got a sling and like bandage on the shoulder.
Claret everywhere. Chevy Chase wanted to inject him.
Cherry Chase. This
It's like,
geezer.
he just walks around with his
It's like-
homemade like briefcase of like Botox.
I want Botox to look like Chevy Chase 20 years from now.
Because 80s was
Or
peak.
Biggins. Chevy Chase or Biggins.
Because Chevy Chase was 80s was Chevy Chase peak. He was
Yeah.
trying to
Who
look
would
like
know that
Chase.
Chevy Chase would grow up to look like Christopher fucking Biggins?
I'm just going to Google him now.
Because he was brilliant. I used to love Chevy Chase, and then all of a sudden it was like not cool to like Chevy Chase, and I never
'Cause
found out
they
why.
remade that Vacation film, didn't they? Just called
Yeah,
it
who was
Vacation.
in that? Oh, the bloke from Hangover.
Yeah. But he made a cameo, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was going to be the American Alan Partridge at one point,
What do you mean? Explain.
when they were going to sell it to America.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Was she
I
gonna
don't
be-
know how that would have worked. Alan Partridge is so British.
Yeah.
It's something like, I swear it's something like a celebrity roast, and he took something really personally.
And also...
What, a spit roast or like a roast? Like a food roast?
Look, mate, all I can think of now is Christopher Biggins being spit roasted. That's fucking
Chase
revolting.
criticised President Bush during a speech at the People of America Way.
That can't be it.
No, that's not it. That'd make him
Everyone
popular.
slagged him off.
Referring to the president as uneducated, a real lying schmuck, and a dumb fuck.
Who's called Cornelius
That's
Christ?
his real name.
Chevy Chase? No, get out. Why call yourself Chevy Chase if it's not your real fucking name?
Because his name's Cornelius Christ. That's exactly why you say exactly why you call yourself Chevy.
Mate, I don't know where we are now.
We're at,
We was at the we was at the
cool store.
she got shot.
Yeah.
Jackson's been shot, yeah. So Seagal,
JJ.
well, he goes rogue now, doesn't he?
Well, he's been going rogue for a while.
Yeah, man, he handed in his badge at like the start of the film.
He handed in his badge and his gun, and within the next scene, someone had given him a shooter. Like instantly.
Fucking God bless America.
Pop down to Walmart.
Are you a cop who's just been thrown off the force and your family have been intimidated? Here's a gun.
Why they ask for your gun? I do not know.
Yeah, give us your gun and your badge. Can't buy another one.
What about just the
Just
badge?
go to the shop.
I've got 8 indoors.
What about just the badge? Because you know I'm going to get a gun.
By the time I've left the station, I'll have a gun.
I just got lost and found.
From then, they jump. He jumps down to the station, doesn't he? And they're just randomly shooting shit at nothing.
Yeah, because
And
he's
he runs
walking.
away.
Is he just walking down the street and this transit van turns up? When he uses his ninja focus to avoid like 2,000 fucking bullets, and he appears out of nowhere, and there's that Mexican stamp just before they go into the shop with the blokes, the most American bloke in the world. He's got a turban on.
Oh yeah.
It's like watching 8 1/2 Hot Mum. It's the most.
Goodness gracious me!
It's like they took the most cliched, stereotypical corner shop, put an Asian in there, but just got him to act scared.
Yeah, but he's like, oh,
It's embarrassing.
like
Yeah.
that all the way through it, and then right at the end he's like, well, I don't know, they just come in there and started fighting.
That was awful. At least 5 machine guns.
Yeah.
And he's in a stationary car with a seatbelt on.
To be fair, he gets out
Ninja
quick.
focus. He uses ninja focus to avoid all the.
He does get out quick. But yeah, he manages to escape all of this hail of bullets, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And then sneaks round.
And they all drop their guns, and then
They all
after
drop
that,
their guns for some reason.
once they've all been disarmed, then the bloke decides to go, I don't think he can take all of us.
Yeah.
It's like.
Once
You
his
think
gun,
that's
his gun's
really
actually on the floor, and that's when he gives him a heart shot. Like the geezer's dead instantly.
Yeah, that's like a don't fuck about. I'm not fucking about. I've just shot this bloke directly in the heart.
Yeah. But then he leads the other 4 into a corner shop.
On me, everything's on me. pick an ice lolly, it's on me.
And then they disarm him, don't they? For some reason they manage to kick like a bird cage at his gun, which is random. Why would a corner shop have a bird cage?
It's just like fucking that disheartening as an actor.
So
Your director don't give a shit.
Because he shoulder barges the last bloke he takes through the window. He's obviously fucking knocks all the other geezers out.
And he changes shoes in mid-air, he puts trainers on.
And
Probably a vest.
And he jumps over him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he jumps. He's shoulder barging him. Like the momentum would take you through, but he manages to fly through the air.
Like Matrix over him. He like runs like Crouching Tiger.
The laws of physics mean nothing to Steven Seagal. Seagal blackmails the bloke for having was it ungodly sex or something
What, with a 15-year-old?
with a 15-year-old, so he blackmails him and
That's the geezer who's
strips him naked or something and tells him to walk into Lake Michigan.
Yeah, that's the geezer who's
It's like, I'm sure prison is the appropriate punishment for someone like that.
That's the geezer who's had beef with all the
Yeah,
whole thing.
major beef.
Yeah.
Major, because he had him by the lapels, didn't he, in that locker room. In probably Seagal's best ever scene. I think that might be the best scene he's ever been in.
Yeah, it's a good scene. But he comes out with some funnies, doesn't he?
Always rely on him for the
The
fun.
bloke comes out with some funnies, the one who gets taken down.
When Nico learns that Zagon has killed the priest and he's planning to kill Senator Harrison is this character who's come out of nowhere. Seagal has it out with Fox, who is killed by Zagon's men, and then Nico is captured. What's with this is it a computer expo or something that Steven Seagal goes to?
Because he gets a new jacket for it.
So this Seagal's he's gone to this expo. I'm assuming he hasn't got a pass. It's like a corporate thing. He hasn't got a pass, so he's sneakily got it.
He's not allowed to do anything at the minute. He's under.
He's gone
no
rogue.
badge,
Yeah,
he?
he's gone rogue. He's not got a badge.
He's got no badge. He's got a gun.
So he's got many guns. So he's breaking into this expo. He infiltrates backstage, meets a contact there, just to go online.
Yeah.
He went to all that trouble so he can find out, I think, more about this fucking Zagon. What a complicated name.
Should have given him a name like
It's not
JJ.
easily pronounced JJ.
JJ.
And
So-
what does he find out from there? He finds out that all of the people are after him.
I think it's
are
a
in the
money
set.
trail or something, isn't it? Did anyone notice how high pitched Zagon's voice went when he was interrogating people?
All I noticed,
Put it on.
all I noticed with Zagon was that he likes a needle.
He loves a needle.
He loves it. No, I think it's got water in it because at the end, which we won't no spoiler alert. It's just like it doesn't affect Seagal. He's
Seagal's used his power now, hasn't he? Free, didn't he? He was like, I'm going to bust that.
I'll bet you any money they were like.
maybe he injected roids. He's like, fucking roids, bang! I'll do you all.
Into me.
I'll bet you any money they were like Stephen, like we're going to inject you with a truth serum. Like, look like you're struggling against it, and he went like, well, I've seen someone take truth serum and be interrogated, and they wouldn't act like that. I'm going to do it. Here's me doing an authentic portrayal of someone being interrogated on the truth serum.
Especially if
and he's putting this face like, and gurning it. Oh no, we don't want that. And he's like, no, I've got to be authentic.
Especially if Chevy Chase is giving it to me.
Chevy fucking Chase.
I can't take
60-year-old
it seriously.
Chevy Chase.
We're going on vacation.
But it's still not. I'm still not clear what the injection's for.
Well, I'm assuming I'm assuming it's a truth serum, but he doesn't need. What does he
What
need?
does he
What
need the truth
information
from?
does he need?
Exactly.
But he gives it to the
The
priest.
priest.
Yeah.
Well, I've got this fucking random quote here.
Go on.
I don't know in what context it is. I've got this quote.
Go on.
It's Steven Seagal delivering the first line. Don't you like how babies smell?
Is it from Nico?
From Nico. And the reply was, I don't like the way you're talking. I don't know where in this film.
I can only think of the baby scene was being the christening. That's a bit random. If it was...
You ever notice how clean babies smell like nothing in the world has ever touched them?
Come here, sweetie.
Come on.
He shoots. What's his name? Gets shot in the leg, doesn't he? Yeah, he gets shot in the leg, doesn't he? And then he gets chucked onto the back of the car, and then he's reversing. Boom, boom, boom. boom.
Yeah, because the bartender. You know, the bartender then gets questioned, and he's like, he's doing all this outer space shit.
Yeah.
Suddenly he's a member of the CIA.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's part of the team.
Yeah.
All right, this guy in the middle of the day, he comes up in my place, he starts wrecking the place, assaulting my customers, you know? He starts doing all this outer space kind of stuff, putting my customers in orbit even.
Part of the dream team.
So that's when Nelson Fox, in the car park, he gets killed, doesn't he?
Nelson gets shot. He's not a fan of Seagal, but as soon as he gets shot, he's like, take my gun, take my shooter. Like, I'm useless.
Yeah, he's like, I'm down, I'm out.
I'm down, I'm out. I might as well have not bothered with the whole shit on the roof.
He's like, I didn't put up much of a fight.
Yeah, I might.
Here's my gun.
And there's a classic bit in there where he's got his hand, like, it's an empty car park, and he's got his hand in his jacket holding the gun, and then the other geezer that gets the shot in the leg, can't remember his name, he reaches for his gun, doesn't he? Do you remember?
Yes,
He reaches for his gun very slyly.
Very slyly.
Very slyly. Like it's not going to turn
It's like,
it
it's like a David Dickinson convention. They all kind of turn up with their mallets.
like he's not going to turn into a gunfight.
They capture Nico and they take him back to the same hotel that this Zagon is planning to assassinate this Senator Harrison.
Yes.
Breaking free, using ninja focus to resist the effects of Zagon's intravenous injection. Yeah,
Unagi.
The injection of water.
Or steroids as he breaks out of
steroids. Unagi.
Whatever crazy shit is injecting people with this nutter. He uses ninja focus to fight that off and routinely kill everyone. After which,
spinning shotgun. It's a shotgun, doesn't he, and then rotates.
Well, I think this is the first arm snap, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he disarms Zagon, and I think immediately Zagon pulls out another knife as well. Like
He's always got a knife.
He loves a knife.
You've
He's
never
got
seen
knives
Bully.
everywhere.
It's a Rambo knife as well with the
carved edge and not the holes in the middle.
We need to do a Rambo podcast.
We should do a Rambo. We should do a Rambo.
Oh man. Why are we not doing a Rambo podcast?
Because we're doing a fucking Steven Seagal one.
We shall win. No, just Rambo 1.
Mate, we're gonna. Well.
And the last one.
I am keen on the last one as well.
I'm keen on the First Blood first though, because I just like how it changes. Like we've changed from Nico to First Blood.
It's like, yeah, I know, because First Blood is like.
Serious.
It's a really serious film about like a Vietnam vet struggling to adjust, and he gets tracked down through the forest. And it's really good. It's like a hardcore.
Some of the best acting I've seen.
Yeah, it's a really good film. And then it's like after 2/3 of the film, the director went, "We could get a few sequels out of this," and he turned into some fucking shoot. He's walking around with a station-mounted M60.
Oh, especially
for fuck's sake, firing it one-handed.
As soon as he drives into the town, he becomes.
Yeah, the town scene when he has that big Oscar scene as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing is over.
It's like it started concentrating on PTSD.
Yeah, because he has that. Yeah, it's an
initial.
Yeah, the serious issue. This podcast is going to be full of table banging and bottles clanging together.
And then it changes into something completely opposite of that.
Yeah, the scene.
He's like, he's got the guts all over me.
Yeah, that scene is breathtaking.
Yeah, it's Oscar worthy.
With the general.
I think it's one of Stallone's one or two Oscar worthy scenes. There's that scene in First Blood, and then Rocky 2 when Mickey is telling him he's washed up. And he's like, you didn't see that, and that's from an old pug like me. Yeah. They're two fucking Oscar-winning scenes.
That's the difference between him and Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger ain't got it in him.
He couldn't deliver that, could he?
No
way.
Get him to the job.
Get to the chopper.
My friend is dead tired.
Yeah, but the thing is, Stallone can't deliver a line like that, like Schwarzenegger can.
Yeah.
Excuse my friend, he's dead tired. The
But
goggles, they do nothing.
But then when you think about Schwarzenegger, he's like breakthrough film. He barely said a word.
Yeah, Terminator, perfect role, yeah. Perfect.
Because they knew the director obviously thought this geezer ain't worth shit for talking. Really.
Can't go over the lines with him again and again and again. So let's just not give him any.
The thing is, it's probably not the lines with him, it's just pure delivery, isn't it? He's got like such a monotone voice.
Johnny Rambo.
Do you remember that? Me and Bally was watching the latest Rambo.
What, the one when he shoots the geezer in the back of the head?
Yeah, the latest one.
Boatman.
And oi, Boatman.
Is that a correlation?
Just because he went to sniper school.
Is that a correlation?
Don't give me that 10,000 yard stare. Yeah, they call me.
They call me Schoolboy. Yeah, from fucking.
Yeah, alright. Down Coronation Street. Yeah. What they call me. Yeah. They call me.
Oh mate, I love that film. But when it was starting, me and Baldy were like, "Oh, this music's so intense," and we started making like ad-libbing the words to this song. And He goes fishing with a bow and arrow, and he's standing on the top of the tip of his boat, like aiming a bow, fucking arrow into the sea.
He's fucking massive with that bow and arrow.
Mate, he's fucking bosses it. With his dad's Ronnie Rambo, isn't it? Ronnie Rambo. His dad. He's going, and then at the end when he goes home and it's like that mailbox says, "Oh, Rambo."
I was in pieces.
Oh mate, my head was hurting.
I do love Rambo.
Ronnie Rambo.
Alright, well let's get this Seagal shit out of the way.
So we can do First Blood.
Yeah.
First Blood.
I love First Blood. When I had the flu, that was the only film I see.
Why you refuse to watch any other film?
No. I was like, you know, I thought I got that bad. I said, "Oh no, you're gonna have to get the TV up there." I was proper bad. You know me, Ben. I don't miss a day off work, do I?
Yeah, you love a day of work.
I was in a pickle.
Fucking £30 an hour, you don't?
I was in a pickle. £30 an hour. I was in a proper pickle, and you know when like you can't actually go downstairs. I was like just laying there shivering and stuff like that. And I went, I need to watch something because I'm getting fucking bored off my nut. And she was like, got the TV because we ain't got a TV in our room.
Well, there was no Steven Seagal films handy, I take it.
No, I don't know. I just wanted to watch First Blood, and I was like, I really like just get me like because the TV's got built-in DVD player.
Nice.
So I couldn't watch any Blu-rays.
You
So
know how to live.
I was out of shit TV. It was fucking like 15-inch shit. 15-inch shit. So I was like, I've got to watch something that's just DVD, not Blu-ray. I've got quite a few Blu-rays, and I was like, I fucking think like. I said, "Oh, what's down there?" Like she's telling me, and I went, "Oh fucking hell, First Blood, boom, get it on, get it on, perfect on." Next day, I was in a pickle again. didn't help me.
Johnny Rambo didn't help.
Never been
I
that.
would
Never
recommend him for medicinal purposes.
Never been that ill.
After, with Harrison knowing everything, Nico agrees to testify over everything he knows about the CIA operations in drug dealing and all that business. So, what do you make of the film? Let's sum it up. Let's wrap it up. Lots of continuity errors, like jacket on, jacket off, trainers, shoes. He gets called Steve twice. Once at the christening and the other one when they like raid his house. The secondary characters like the police chief and the bloke on the earpiece during the raid and all that. The way they snap off their dialogue is very reminiscent of like an early 70s. Like
It's one of the first American martial arts sort of like without being an actual American.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
And it's like not where he went to Japan and all it.
Yeah. It's not like token Asian Bruce Lee cameoing in the Green Hornet.
It's an actual American.
Yeah.
And
learning that art.
And it's not just a cop film either.
It's not like The Karate Kid. It's not a film about karate.
No.
With a hero.
Yes.
It's a film with a hero who knows like a martial art.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not a bloke flying through the air doing 100 spin kicks.
Yeah.
Wyatt Fu. It's a bloke taking fuckers down.
It's along the lines of a feel-good movie because a cop.
Chevy Chase.
Free Willy.
A cop is taking down the CIA in theory.
Yeah.
Which back then, like
everyman, because coppers are everymen, aren't they?
Yeah, they're taking down such a big organisation.
That's why it's such a fucking good film. That was our attempts at reviewing Nico, Above the Law, as it was known in America. I don't think it went that well. But this is, I hope you enjoyed it. This is Ben. I was joined by Dicky and Bally. See you later.